We're live.
Am I sitting or
Sitting. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi, guys. Whoopsie.
Uh-oh.
Camera adjustments here.
We're getting it. Give us a second.
Yeah, you turn the volume off, right? Oh, sorry.
Here. While we're waiting for people to log on, we'll just do a little song and dance.
All right. There we go. Okay, good.
We're here. Kit
We're
Girls
here.
are back. We're live.
Yay.
Get in here a little bit, Liz. You're
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Right on the, we'll get close.
Now I'm too close.
Like loves each other.
Yeah, we're all three
Right.
here for the start of our second
right.
Periscope too.
That's right.
Thanks for the good feedback about our last Periscope. We know that there was more requests for more, and we promise we're going to record this time. So
Yeah.
you guys gonna watch this one?
Yeah, bear with us while we work out some of the kinks. But we're all three here. Yep, Liz is here from the start, so that's good stuff. And we thought what we'd do today is just maybe give you guys some tips, and certainly hope and encourage you all to give us some as well. But the things that maybe we do individually to sort of set up for a good day, the things that you do ahead of time or during the course of the day to make sure that you can, have a great day and make it a great day. So that's what the title, Tips for a Wonderful Wednesday. So today's Tuesday. We're going to share some tips so that you can have a great day tomorrow, and we're going to plan to do the same.
So I think the way we were talking about maybe starting this off was going by times of the day and the things that we each practice during the day. And Jess, I know you had some really good tips for starting the day out. So why don't you take that off?
Well, I can tell you a couple things that I do, and some of the things that I do to set up for a good day tomorrow are things that I do today or tonight, maybe more specifically. A couple of those things are, and the first thing that comes to mind, and I have to give all credit to Gretchen Rubin, who, if you follow the KIT team at all, you know how much we value her work, and I think she just really is terrific. But years ago, in reading her first book, I think, The Happiness Project, I developed a habit where at night, the last 15 minutes of the evening, I get up and start to prepare and plan for the next day. So even though I'm on the couch and I'm snuggled up and I'm getting ready for bed and I don't really want to do any more chores, I get up at that last little bit of time and I go ahead and put the dishes in the sink and empty that garbage that needs to be emptied, do the last load of laundry. I will even go ahead and put my bags in the car, my work bags. I'm always schlepping a lot of stuff to and fro. I'll go ahead and load the car. I'll even set out the breakfast dishes for my daughter sometimes. Anything I can do to make sure that when I get up in the morning, I feel a sense of calm and preparedness for the day. And I also think when I do that too, then my mornings aren't hectic, which means then I have time for myself and my kit in the morning, so that I have the space and the clarity to sit down and plan my day and maybe do some meditation, do some gratitude journaling, those kinds of things. If I get out of bed and there's 20 things that I didn't do last night that need to be done still, then I'm doing those things and I'm putting off this, and I'm putting off gratitude, and I'm putting off meditating, and that's what's important. So a little work at night helps me make sure I get that in the morning.
Yeah, it's a good tip. So I'm a little bit different from Jess in the way that by the time that I hit the bed, I'm done and there's no getting up, which I think it's awesome that she does. But I'm the opposite, and I wake up extra early, and I mean extra early, because I have two little girls at home myself. So if I wake
Tell them
up,
how early is early?
4:30 is what
Early.
It's
That's-
painful. Yeah, it's almost,
That's
it
what we
was
call
painful.
dark 30.
It is dark, but you know what? It's quiet, and no one's up yet in my house, and it gives me the opportunity to do the things, kind of like the things that Jess was talking about, the things that get you ready for the day, so that I'm not, walking in and, I have my 1-year-old and my 6-year-old running around like chaos.
Mm-hmm.
I work out when I wake up, and that gives me some me time for the day. I get ready before the kids are up. And I also prep them for school. So I get breakfasts ready, lunches ready, get everybody packed and squared away, so that, just like Jess said, by the time I get to work and I'm ready to go, I can start planning my day the way that I want to, and it's not a big, nervous, anxious situation.
Yeah. Another thing that I forgot to mention that I do in the morning, first thing, and this is a tip that I got from another person whose work I really, really value, and I think we've mentioned before in various places, but Brian Johnson from Optimal Living and Philosopher's Notes. You can Google either one of those things and find Brian. Really tremendous work where he boils down a lot of philosophical works into like Cliff Notes. and he does a lot of other great things too. But I think that's how the site started, Philosopher's Notes. But anyway, somewhere along the way, I got from Brian that when I wake up in the morning, literally before my feet hit the ground, I try to cultivate a habit where the first thoughts in my mind are, it's going to be a great day. I expect it to be a great day. I don't know what's going to happen today, but I expect it to be good. I know it's going to be good. And whatever is going to come my way, I'm going to deal with it in such a way that it's going to be great. And so I set my intention and my expectation up almost like it's going to be sort of a surprise, but it's going to be good. I know tonight, at the end of the day, I'm going to say, wow, today was a good day. And again, it kind of puts me in a positive mindset, and again, it puts me in a grateful mindset. And as we've talked about before, you can't be in a grateful mindset and be angry or mad or sad at the same time. It's just virtually impossible. So that is another really useful tip that if I can make myself remember to do that every morning, it does make a difference for me. It does. It kind of makes a shift.
What a better way to wake up that way than how the rest of us probably do, which is getting our cell phone and checking out emails and social media updates
right when you roll out of bed.
Right when you roll out of bed.
Yep.
It's not really the right way to start your mind out for the day.
Don't be too excited. I do all those things too, unfortunately. But I try to do some good things first.
Yeah.
Start the day off that. Send some positive vibes out there.
How about you, Jen?
I actually like to start the day off. Right when I walk into my office, I pull out my kit and I take about 5 to 10 minutes before I open up emails, before I answer any phone calls, anything like that. I like to take 5 to 10 minutes, plan out my day, set my to-do list. If I need to do any kind of brain dump, get anything out of my head so I can start off in a calm, productive way. And I also like to, I actually don't document my gratitude, the little gratitude section that we have. I'll show you real quick in our daily pages. There's a little section right here for gratitude. I start my day off by kind of taking a moment to think about my previous day and take one item that that made me really happy or positive or really grateful. It kind of just sets your mind off right, gets you in a very positive outlook, and gets you set and your intentions ready.
So you're
for the
reflecting
day.
back on
I
yesterday's
reflect back
grateful.
on the previous day,
As
yes.
opposed
and it
to
kind of
where
just starts your day off.
I sort of do it in the evening.
Yeah,
I'm
wrapping
saying-
your day off
right,
with
right,
the
right.
gratitude.
But if I skipped it for any reason, then I take
Sure.
on Jenny's side. And Jenny, what do we call this time that we spend in our kit?
Kit time.
Kit
This is our
time.
kit
It's kit time.
Get down. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a comment from Jones. Hi, Jones. She says, I can't wait to get mine. Well, we can't wait for you to get it too.
very exciting.
Yeah,
Is
let
it-
us know what you think.
Is it on the way?
Yeah, have you already ordered? Let us know. Let us know if you have ordered it already or if you're going to be soon. Okay, so we talked about middle of the day. I do the same. I love my kit time. And in fact, if I miss too much time sitting down on my planner, I will take my planner home with me at night and I will sit in my planner for a good 15, 20 minutes just because I feel a little more at peace, a little bit calm if I have the chance to plan out what's ahead of me in the week.
Sure. And I carry mine with me everywhere. That's just my habit. I have mine with me all the time, and writing in it copiously throughout the day, and always looking for fun pens and fun accessories and ways to jazz it up and all that kind of good stuff. But anyway, one of the things a couple things that I do at night, again to set up again for a good day tomorrow. One little tip I shared with the girls just a while ago. Is one of the things that we kind of wanted to pose to you all is what tips might you have for us as far as what we call transitioning? I think we all collectively share that when we get home at night from a long day of work or school or errands or whatever, that window, I think a lot of moms call it like the witching hour, but that little bit of time between, let's say, 4:30 and 6:30, it can be crazy. And in particular
Very
for me, when I come home and come in the door, that I need like 15 minutes to adjust, decompress, unpack, get settled,
Yes.
putter in
Wrangle
the
children.
kitchen,
Yes.
right?
Unpack all the bags.
let the dog out, and all that kind of crap. So any tips? We would love to have those. But when I get home and I get in and I get myself settled and I have that chance to change my clothes, wash my face, whatever it is that you do, I go back to my bedroom. I like to right then light the candle beside my bed and spritz my pillowcase with this little yummy, it's actually a yoga mat spray that I like, but it's a little essential oil spray. Spritz that on my pillow. And then I'm sort of setting it up for when I come back in here later and get ready for bed, it's going to smell good in here and it's going to make me feel calm and make me feel like I'm setting the scene up for a nice relaxing and peaceful good night's sleep. So I really like to do that. And then if I light that candle when I get home, and I always have candles or my Scentsy lamps burning always, every day, always, and generally multiple spots. But if I light that right when I get home, then even, you go out, you make dinner, you come back, even a short period of time later, the room is already starting to smell good. And I'm very affected by scents. That really just uplifts me.
I agree, yeah.
To have that.
Me too.
I like that. Anyway.
I was just going to mention that made me think of Jess. That podcast, you actually turned me on to it, and we don't listen to it all the time anymore, but Jess Lively, I think it's the Jess Lively show. She talks about, she's got these cute little episodes that she talks about her favorite things, and it's really consistently the things that she's using up. And she talks about how, and what I mean by that, I guess, is a candle or a tea.
Right.
And she talks about really setting the tone for what she's doing. So regardless of if it's doing dishes or unpacking, whatever, I'm just thinking maybe we should be lighting candles right next to doing dishes and drinking some nice tea when we get home to
Making
kind of
some of those tasks
a little more enjoyable.
calming and enjoyable.
Well,
exactly.
Dave Millman, the author of The Peaceful Warrior, Dave Millman talks about that everything can be meditation. Washing the dishes can be meditation. So if you envision that you, let's say you lit your Scentsy essential oils in your diffuser and you put in lavender while you wash the dishes, or you were burning peppermint oil while you planned in your kit. All those things can become a meditative experience, and I think scents do really help transform you into a different space, a different head space. I know you
Oh yeah, they're very nice. So something that on top of exercise, I want to kind of go back to that. I do that very early in the morning, but I find that it definitely provokes me being happy for the rest of the day. In fact, I had said earlier to the girls that if I don't exercise, I find that I have an attitude less appealing. And as time progresses, if I go, let's say, a couple days without working out, then I can really start to sense that I'm kind of like losing my Liz mojo that I want to have. But in addition to working out, Jess actually, I think, turned us onto the Headspace app.
Headspace app.
In the middle of the day, as hard as it is to step away, I have forced it where I step away from my desk and I go into a quiet room and I do the Headspace app. And it's not long at all. It's
about
10 minutes. It's guided meditation, which I think is important to note, because a lot of people, if you've not meditated before, I am by no means a pro at meditating at all.
It's tough
But
sometimes.
it's
but
tough.
The guided meditation definitely
It
is.
definitely
very
helps.
helpful.
Yeah, it's very helpful. So that's another good tip. Try to take a little bit of a break, even if it's not a Headspace. Sometimes we'll go in there and just lay down and just like have quiet time in the middle of the day. Especially on stressful days when you think, oh, I shouldn't get away. Those are probably
It really
days that you
realigns
should.
your focus too, and you kind of
does.
you come back to your office and you're a lot more focused, and you can get.
I think there's a
lot more
saying actually that says if you don't feel like you have 5 minutes in your day to meditate, then you need 15.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah,
It
it's
is true.
totally true.
And that Headspace app, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with that. It's phenomenal. It's
We
really,
love
I
it.
highly recommend it. It's a great way to put your toe in the water of meditating if that's something you've not done before. Really, really, really great. And I also, speaking of Headspace, just podcasts in general are a great way to, podcasts in general are a great way to learn and stay current. But podcasts can be a great way to stay positive. My daughter and I actually listen to and enjoy a podcast. The guy's name is Sam Crowley, and it's called Every Day is Saturday. The Every Day is Saturday podcast with Sam Crowley. Really fun. The man is so upbeat. It's a little alarming, but it's great. And then what else did I listen to that's
Joel.
Joel
Joel
Osteen. We do like that a lot. And of course Chalene Johnson. Anything that comes out of Chalene's mouth for the most part is motivating to me. I'm sure there are others I can't think of them right now, but would love to hear what podcasts you all are listening to and you might recommend. We're always looking for something new
Oh, yeah,
and
absolutely.
fun. And again, any tips that you guys have for things that you're doing, we'd love to hear them, particularly if they involve your kit, but also particularly if they involve that kind of like just walking in the door, man, you
This
just got
American
the weight
Life
of
is another podcast.
Oh, good.
This
yeah,
American
I've not
Life.
heard of that one.
Yeah, I have,
you
and
have?
I
Yeah.
listened to it a
I've
little
listened
bit.
to a couple
Okay.
of those.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have.
good. Thank
I
you.
can't say I listen to it regularly, and I can't really even tell you why, but I have listened to it several times. It's
I'll have
just
to
not
check
on
it
my
out.
regular
I'm always
radar.
looking for a new one.
Yeah.
I'm a
Gretchen
fan of Tim
Rubin.
Ferriss myself, so
Oh, yes.
that's not necessarily always happiness focused, but I got a little crush on Tim Ferriss.
Yeah, with good reason. With good reason.
So I'll
Yeah.
listen to him all day.
Yeah. Hey, Jenny, we were going to do a little shout out today. We got a nice rice review on the.
Oh,
on
yes.
the-
Yes, Honey
Yes.
Girl, Honey Girl's World. I think her website is honeygirlsworld.com.
Yeah.
It's her blog.
She did a great review. We posted it on our YouTube
Yeah.
channel today if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah.
She's actually been a fan of the planner for several years now.
Years now.
Which is,
She's an early
which is great.
adopter.
Yes, very early on. And so she's got some feedback about the changes that we've made and still an incredible fan, which is wonderful.
I think to her Instagram, she's on Instagram too, and I think the Instagram is honeygirlk, because her last name starts with a K. It's very long and hard to pronounce, but I think the Instagram is honeygirlk. But
Yes.
check her out and
Yeah.
check that video out if
Definitely.
you've got questions about our Kit Life Planner. We'd love to give you some more information.
And Jones, if you're still in here, we saw that you ordered and that it shipped. And yay, we're so
Very
glad that we got it out
exciting.
quick.
Let us know
We know
when
it's
you
time to
receive
start
it. We
planning.
can't wait to see those pictures.
Yes, keep in touch and let us know. And if you haven't already found our Facebook group, we have a Facebook group of all of our Kit Girl users. And that's kitlife.net is the name of the group.
The group.
So check it out on Facebook if you're online that way so you can get connected.
Okay, guys. Anything
Yeah,
else?
I think
Any
that's
other
it.
tips?
We'll
All right,
see you guys
girls.
in the next one.
Yeah. Thanks
Bye.
so much. Bye.